We was here to protect our youth. Where's that at? We lost our way. We can't let them keep up what they doing. If you a gang member, you a blood, you a crip, you a GD, BD, whatever you banging, how you banging this? You go shoot a black man right now. Right now. Let that white cop kill you. What you gonna do? Go to the hood, hold some signs up? No. I ain't saying protest violence. I'm saying you supposed to be protecting your hood, protecting your loved ones. Don't let them go.
What would you want us to do if it happened to you? What would you do if it happened to you? What would you want us to do, huh? If it happened to you, what would you do if it happened to you? Cause you could be George Floyd, I could be Mike Brown, he could be Sandra Bridger, she could be Sandra Bland. What would you want us to do if it happened to you? What would you do if it happened to you, huh?
Y'all see how these folks, this is day 2 right here. Greenville, Carolina protest. This shit deep.
My name is Blake. I represent a member of Phi Beta Sigma. It's a black fraternity we started in 1914, built upon service to not just our people but to the world, because we all thrive together. But I wanted to part on this. This doesn't stop right here with the marches. It don't stop with the protests. It don't stop. 2020 is a presidential election, but that's not the real part. I need y'all to get out here in 2022 on these state elections, on these local elections. Hold your mayor responsible. Hold your commissioners responsible. Hold your elected officials responsible. It don't stop. It won't stop. We can't stop here. And then look, I want you to look at everybody to your left and everybody to your right. Just because you're here now doesn't mean you gotta stop right there. People, if you are silent, you are complicit. Yeah. Everybody, this is not about race. This is not about race. And I'm tired of everybody bringing up black on black crime, white on white crime. All the crime is crime. What we are talking about, people like the police department are supposed to stop crime. They can't stop crime if they are taking our lives. They are part of the crime themselves. So everybody, if they can hold you in contempt, they can hold you in contempt, they can hold him in contempt, then they can be held in contempt. It don't stop here. Take it to the elections. And that's my piece.
Before I say anything, I just want to introduce this woman right here. This is a strong African woman right here who has been fighting for her son for 3 years. His name is Cedric Pritchard. He was murdered, shot in the back by a fascist dog named Aaron Mobley in Washington, North Carolina. You see what I'm saying? Not only was he shot in the back, but he was fleeing for his life. You see what I'm saying? That is the reality that we live on a consistent basis, and it's not isolated incidences, which lets us know that black, brown, and other indigenous colonized people have a relationship to domestic colonialism. And it has always been that way ever since the advent of this country. We have to understand that this very foundation was born rotten. Everything that was built in this country was built off the backs of slave Africans and off the genocide of indigenous people in this country. And the only way to sustain this country is to do it to this day. That is why we can turn on the TV and see black people get choked out by an officer. That is why we can turn on the TV and see Palestinian people being bombed by the United States government. You see what I'm saying? We have to understand that this country is the only threat to world peace. And the only reason it's like that is because the status quo was rotten. And the people out here, what you witnessing today, have the right to exert power. The power's in the people. Is that right? Where the power at? Where the power at? Is it in city council? No. Is it in city council? No. So we gotta understand that. Let me open your phone back up, bro. So I'm gonna make it short. But we gotta understand this is a protracted struggle. This means that this doesn't fizzle out over a day. We ain't out here just making noise to make noise. We gotta come with a game plan that makes sure that our people are able to live safely in the communities that we live in. We have the right to live without a police occupying force in our communities that act like West Greenville is Afghanistan. You see what I'm saying? Why we gotta ask ourselves, why is it that the police got a substation in every black community? Why is that? Because we know historically that the police only derived from a slave patrol, and the historian speaks for a fact, and it still operates that way today. We not looking at police, we looking at modern day slave patrols, and that's how they come in our communities. Hey, so look, this is what we rolling with. I want y'all to unite on this. After I read this, I'm gonna ask y'all to y'all unite, and hopefully all y'all say y'all unite, right? Yeah. All right, so look. Like again, this is a protracted struggle, so we coming with demands. We ain't out here just making noise. So I'm gonna read. I belong to an organization called Mapinduzi. It's Swahili for revolution. You can go on Facebook and look it up. It's an all black, all brown, all indigenous, all colonized organization because we realize that we have the right to organize in our own spaces. We're not saying white people can't stand in solidarity and fight with us, but you got to understand that African and colonized people have every right to fight on their own terms. We want community control of the police. The community must control and operate any institution that holds the power of life and death over it. Democratically elected community police boards must be developed with the power to hire, fire, discipline, and promote. Y'all unite? Yeah. Y'all unite? Yeah. Black and brown people got every right to live safely in their community, right? Yeah. Number 2, NGPD's involvement in the 1033 program. Sir. The 1033 program transfers access military equipment to civilian law enforcement agencies. The 1033 program exposes the intensifying domestic militarization of occupation strategy in the U.S. What's going on in Palestine, what's going on in Latin America, what's going on in those places is the exact same thing that's happening in black communities. Just like they perpetuate war on these foreign countries, they perpetuate war on black communities. That's why we say, stop the war on black America, right? Right? Hey. Where was I at? Oh, number three. A real civilian complaint review board. A CCRB should be established independent from law enforcement with the power to subpoena, indict law enforcement. So that gives the people the ability, free from law enforcement, to have a board set in place that anytime we have these problems, right, that we can go to this board and they have the power to have their own private investigation. They call their own DA and things like that. That way that we can have some kind of accountability. Because we need accountability, right? Yeah. Y'all unite? Yeah. Number four, the last one. An independent prosecutor for police brutality cases. Yes. Local district attorneys work directly with the police on a daily basis. They rely heavily on another to indict, persecute, and try cases. It's a conflict of interest to have a local DA prosecute the police. Right? Yeah. Y'all unite with those demands? Yeah. Y'all unite with those demands? Yeah. So look, I don't have a time here because we wanted to be a sneak attack. It's a protracted struggle, right? So we're going to meet tomorrow sometime. If y'all go to Mapinduzi's Facebook page, that's Mapinduzi. Y'all go to the Facebook page. We're going to come out here sometime tomorrow before City Hall closes, and we're going to have a demand list ready for them in an envelope, and we're going to hold a people's tribunal. Y'all know what a people's tribunal is? We saying that y'all are guilty for all of the things that happens to black people in this community. Y'all guilty for the death of Sean Rambert. Y'all guilty for the death of BJ. Y'all guilty for the house that y'all bombed on 4th and Tyson 2 years ago when they threw a flashbang from the 1033 program in a house on 4th and Tyson, and then exploded in a room with 2 5-year-olds. Do they do that in the white community? No. Hey, white people, they do that in y'all community? No. Touch one. Touch one. Thank y'all.
I'm happy to see all these folks, all different skins, supporting us, black people, and the injustices that we go through. But to say this, we need to learn our history. We need to know how important we are. We need to go back and take a little time to know who we are as people so that we can have the respect and be able to demand the respect that we should be, getting in our community. And I'm really, really tired of seeing these things happen. And until we care enough to keep on every day, until this shit stops, it's not going to stop. So I want everybody from this day on to make a pledge to themselves. If they really give a damn, white, black, Mexican, Arab, whatever the hell you are, okay? I want you to care enough to do something about it. And that's all I got to say.
Hell yeah! And these white people are racist as fuck still today. I know some of the police on this force. I knew some of these police on the force, and I've heard them say the N-word. I've heard them say racist things. But you know what? They fucked up back in the days. I found out about Boogie Down Productions. I found out about KRS-One. I read the autobiography of Malcolm X. And what they're teaching us in school is bullshit. This is the same city that in a Trump campaign rally, the white folks of this city chanted "Send them back" about some congresswomen of color who are fighting for us. Right. White people, speak up. Black Lives Matter. Ain't no good. Ain't no good. Police in my hood. Ain't no good. Police in your hood. Ain't no good. Police in Georgia hood. Ain't no good. Police in your hood. Ain't no good. Police in my hood. Ain't no good. They don't arrest me. Arrest the police. They don't arrest me. Arrest the police. Arrest the police. Arrest the police. Indict the police. Indict the police. Police in my hood. Ain't no good. Hey, y'all make some noise. Hey, come on.
Yes, good evening. I would like to thank everybody for coming out today. We're outcasts. Outcasts means not a part of the American dream. We're the only totally black outlaw group in America. So we came out to support our people today. You know, it's crazy. You know, this shit gotta stop. Excuse me, I don't mean to curse. I want
Do your thing, bro. Do your thing, bro.
No,
I will cuss
one of
against
these, you know, I've been going through with George Floyd this week, and I am, you know, it just got to stop. So all my brothers got together today to come out and support this cause. It just got to stop. I want my brother to say something. Give me the 4 cornerstones from which Outcast was formed.
Again, we are all black motorcycle organization. Our club is founded on 4 principles: black pride, black honor, black love, and black strength. Yes, sir. So that's why we out here today to support everybody. I appreciate y'all coming out, yo. Hey, black power. Hey, peace to the people, yo. Oh yeah, them 4 cornerstones: black pride, black honor, black love, black strength. Hey, I love y'all, yo, for real.
I go by Dedan, I go by Triumph. But I just want to say a couple words. I wasn't going to speak or do anything, but like almost everybody, I'm angry. And I'm going to speak a little bit of truth. I may cry, I may cuss. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to say what's on my mind. I'm angry, okay? Only why I'm angry is because it's us. Right? Who? It's us. It's us that controls everything around us. They're killing our brothers and sisters. We have to stop letting them. Do you hear me? We have to stop letting them. Somebody asked me the other day, a Caucasian friend, said, what can we do? A lot of y'all have questions, my outsiders, what can we do? We don't know what to do, but we just want to support. Let me tell you something. Go home. Talk to your parents. Ask them why they stood around while we cried. Talk to your grandparents. Tell them that they were wrong all those years. Talk to your children. Tell them that we cannot condition them to think the same way that we did in the past. Y'all have to do that. And for my black brothers and sisters, let me tell you what y'all have to do. We have to educate our own. Fuck their education. Educate our own. We have to buy from our own. We have to bring up our own. Fuck them. They don't have anything we need. We never needed them. We never did. They need us. They need our music. They need our culture. They need us. So what's up? So what's up? It ain't about, like everybody said, it ain't about rioting. It's not about protesting. It's about what we demanding. My brother, it's about what we are demanding. What do we want? We don't want nothing from them. We want our own. We want our freedom, what we've been crying for years. That's what we want. And y'all have to help us get there. I know, I understand. But let me tell y'all something, it's our time, because now, if it's now, we can fix everything. But it starts with us. It starts with us. It starts with us.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Excuse me. That's a bet, buddy. Tag him and go. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna ride with the niggas when they go up. If they go up, I'll turn your camera off. Turn this shit off. Them niggas about to fuck something up, bro. I don't know why y'all let them niggas lead, y'all. Them niggas lead, nigga. Them niggas lead, niggas, bro. I just got a white bitch on camera. She kicked the shit out of some shit over there.
Brother, I mean the black dude in the front, bro. You talking crazy when I walked up, bro. I was walking the wrong direction. I'm like, bro.
Damn. Where my boy at, though? We got action out here in Greenville. YurpTV 252, you know what the fuck.
We gonna use the strategy like the police use. The street. That's how we come.
Talk to him, bro.
I want y'all to raise your hands if y'all ever been pulled over. And you have to walk back to them while their guns are drawn. I'm talking ARs, M16s, I'm talking big guns. They tell you, walk carefully. Any sudden move, you will be shot. How many been told that?
Never once.
Never. No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace. No peace. Yeah, fuck that. She gonna be fired so she can enjoy this day. Remember this day. Remember the name since you want to call it out loud, bitch.
That ain't hurting nothing.
You really gonna be fired.
You walking up, big. Everybody fucking scared of you. Every soldier soul. Every day about you. Every day how we feel. Every day. Every day how we feel. You still don't feel your name. You still feel like that mask off. Now I need you to turn around and talk to your boy. Let's get that shit like somebody takes that. Here, hold on, every fucking day I life we're in every day. Exactly. Every fucking day. Y'all don't teach me about this, right? Y'all throwing shit. Drop out of the rest. We gonna get your ass. No cap. What you doing? I'm a back away from him. We don't need no weapon.
Come ahead. Hey, Chris.
Let's go.
My boy.
How y'all gonna get that bitch?
The city gonna pay for that. They ain't giving justice. You don't give them peace. They ain't giving justice. You don't give them peace. You don't give them peace. Do this for real.
Fuck them, man, for real. We live.
Hey, yo, don't touch no peace, but anything out that direction don't get shit done. Let's move. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Releasing your hood. Ain't no good. Releasing my hood. Ain't no good. Releasing your hood. Ain't no good. Releasing your hood. Ain't no good. Arrest the police. Arrest the police. Arrest the police. Indict the police. Indict the police. Hey, how do you play? Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
What would you want us to do if it happened to you? What would you do if it happened to you? What would you want us to do, huh? If it happened to you, what would you do if it happened to you? Cause you could be George Floyd, I could be Mike Brown, he could be she could be. What would you want us to do if it happened to you? What would you do if it happened to you, huh? What would you want us to do?